a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, especially to all of my dental colleagues out there. Welcome back to my channel. As you all know, my name is Dr. Tuba, and my main aim through this channel is to guide all the dentists and the medical professionals who would like to consider Denmark or other countries as an option to work in. So today we're going to talk about Netherlands, how to submit the application, the process, how are the exams, etc. Now, before starting this video, of course, or before telling anything about Netherlands, I would like to say that everybody watching this video, please be mentally prepared that just like every other European country, Netherlands also have their own language, which is Dutch language. And that is the language that very seriously everybody should learn if they consider working in Netherlands as a medical professional. So once you are mentally prepared for that, then we can proceed with this country. So let's talk about the application. Now, the application consists of many documents that we have to submit. Now, just like, for example, England has a GDC, which is their main organization where we submit documents. Denmark has the patient authority. Just like that, Netherlands has the, sorry, I have to read it down because it's a bit complicated. It's the Dutch Healthcare Professional Register. So this is actually an organization where you have to submit all your documentation. And the documentation is going to be more or less the same as most of the European countries demand. That would be your degree, your certificates, work experience, transcripts, etc. And once you have submitted all that, you have to wait for their response. Now, their positive response would be in the form of a competence certificate. And once they give you the competence certificate, that means you are eligible to apply for their dental exams. So this is the application process. Now let's talk about the exams. Now, there are two exams in the Dutch, when you have to take the Dutch dental exam, there are two exams. The first part of the exams contains some subtests, and so do the second. So let's talk about the part one. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible so everybody could understand without any complication. So now the first part consists of three subparts, the first exam. It's actually a general skill test exam. So they would test you on your English language, they would test you on your Dutch language skills, and they would also take a test in relation to the legislation, the laws, the ethics of the country, how does it work, the ethical laws of the country in relation to healthcare. So it's like a general test. Once you have passed this part, all three components, then comes the part two. Now, the part two is actually our main dental subject exam. So you have a theoretical exam in which, of course, all the subjects of our BDS are included. And once you pass the once you pass the theoretical exam, then comes the practical exam. Now, practical exam has two components. In the first one, you have to, it's more or less very similar to the ORE, where you have to make cavities and do some endodontics. That is the first part. And the second is like a case history exam. It's more or less also like how it happens in the DTP, in the ORE part 2, where there's an actor, you have to prepare a case history, and right after that you have to prepare a treatment plan, etc. So, and right after you have passed the practical as well, then you would be eligible and qualified to work as a European dentist in Netherlands, because you would get a license from Netherlands. Now, this is actually the main procedure and the test that you have to take. And other than that, there's not much that I have to tell about Netherlands, but the main thing, of course, I would specify yet again is that you have to take the Dutch language very seriously. If you're already in Netherlands, then it's better that before filing the case, you should be enrolled in a language school, so that by the time your competence certificate comes, you should be knowing Dutch very well. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to message me on Instagram, which is trdentaldk, or you can email me on my Gmail account. Both of my email address and my Instagram account details are right below this video. So I wish you all a lovely day. Thank you very much.